Stopping your car is pretty simple stuff, right? You hit the brake pedal and the thing pulls up. Well, yes and no. It's actually a lot more complex than that, with modern cars being designed with a suite of technologies to help you stop more efficiently and safely. And with so many features in cars, it's been reduced to a bunch of acronyms. ABS, BAS, EBD and CBC, just to name a few. But what do they do and why do you need them? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Let's start with one you've probably heard of and probably used. ABS, an acronym from a German phrase. It basically translates to anti-lock braking system. Originally designed for aircraft, ABS is now on everything.
And as the name suggests, it stops your wheels from locking. But that doesn't mean the tyres can't skid. With ABS, they absolutely can skid and sometimes leave black marks on the road. But in keeping the wheel spinning during heavy braking, you actually reduce your stopping distance and, more importantly, maintain the ability to steer.
Which could mean the difference between this or this. Modern ABS systems are 4-channel, meaning they monitor the speed of each wheel and adjust the braking individually. That way, if only one or two wheels start to skid, the car can provide maximum braking while still going the direction you're telling it to. Less obvious is EBD, or Electronic Brake Force Distribution.
As with many braking features, weight balance is critical, because when you brake, the weight transfers to the nose of the car and the front brakes end up doing most of the work. That's why on most cars, the front brakes are bigger and more powerful than the rear.
EBD aims to apportion more of that braking force to the rear of the car in everyday driving. The idea is to share the braking and not rely so heavily on the front wheels, except in an emergency.
CBC, or cornering brake control, is similar to EBD, except it's for the left and the right hand side of the car. Again, coming back to weight balance, when you turn a corner, a car will lean more heavily on its outside wheels. Therefore, with the weight transfer, those wheels will have more grip.
The electronics in the car know this and they adjust accordingly, sending more pressure to the outside wheels to make them work that little bit harder. It also helps with stability, particularly if you're braking hard, when ordinarily the inside wheels should start to skid. One system you may never use is BAS, or Brake Assist System. This is designed to keep an eye out for an emergency stop. For example, when you're quick off the accelerator and onto the brakes. This feature brings the brakes up to their maximum threshold faster than you could be hitting the brake pedal.
Now, it may sound a little bit fanciful because you can press the brake pedal fairly quickly, but if you've ever had this system kick in, you will know about it. So it's definitely come a long way since drum brakes and those early ABS systems. And you only have to drive an older car just to realise how effective these systems have become in helping you stop just that little bit quicker.